Back at the school, we secretly led Kamio to the escape pod hangar. The only ones who know about this room are Tsubasa, Yugamu, Nozomi, and me. There's no way Takemura's group would find out about Kamio if it hit her here. Once we had Kamio, it was time to get Nozomi. She shut down since Eva's death, but meeting Kamio might just break her out of that mood. Tsubasa and I supported Nozomi on our shoulders, leading her to the underground hangar. It was finally time to introduce them. The glimmer finally returned to Nozomi's eyes at the sight of Kamio. Kamio, my long-lost sister. Thank God we brought Kamio here. After reliving Eva's life, Kamio felt more like Nozomi's little sister than someone she just met. Nozomi instantly went from being a lifeless doll to enthusiastically squeezing her little sister. All that matters is that Nozomi is better. Even if she's weak or unable to fight, so long as she's happy and healthy, then my task was interrupted. Tsubasa was silently squeezing my hand. Tsubasa, someone is jealous. What? No way, I wasn't thinking anything, dude. I strength under Tsubasa's accusatory gaze. My back was up against the wall, and that's when I accepted that there was no choice, but there was no escape.
Huh?
Yugamu's clothes were splattered with mud, and he looked completely worn out.
ああ。ああ。
After that, we brought blankets and food to the hangar so that Camille would have a place to stay. We found out more about who she was the next day.
Soin 起床時間だよ。最終防衛学園63野蛮。
It's morning. I hope Camille got some good rest. I decided I'll go straight to the hangar to see how Camille was doing after spending the night there. But then...
敵勢力侵入敵勢力侵入当区域に敵勢力からの攻撃を感知直ちに防衛モードを展開します
Freaking intruder! Get our princess back! Is it the survivors attacking? Whoever it is, we need to engage them right away. I hurry over to the war room to get ready. Takemura's group awkwardly averted their eyes the moment they saw us. Well, I'm just happy they're willing to fight with us. I don't see Darumi. Fighting without Darumi is going to be rough, but there shouldn't be a commander this time, so we should be fine.
ああ。
私も一緒に戦わせて。私はあの子を守らないといけないから。
So she's decided to fight to protect Kamyu. A little sister is a powerful motivator. Okay guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out. Them
なんか聞こえてくるんだけど、敵の声みたいなのが。家族を探しているのかな。お母さんって呼んでる。
惑わされちゃダメだよ。こんな敵の策略に決まってるじゃないか。ああ、声は無視しろ。一気に片付けるぞ。
Stop. So they're only attacking on one side.
待ちきれないよ。
準備万端。任せて。直すよ。
ありがとう。行くっすよ。ぶっ飛べす。
任せて。動けない。
自分の出番っすね。
いつでも行ける。よし。
私の出番だ。
飛ばすぜ。アクセル全開だ。
待ちきれないよ。これはどうか。
飛ばすぜ。ほらよ。
いけるよ。
出番だね。私が守る。
私の出番だ。
はいはい。
やってやら。
いける。ちょっと近い。私の出番だ。これはどうだ。
いつでもいいよ。準備万端。
さてやっちゃおうか。
行くっす。オッケーっす。はいはい。いつでも行ける。この一撃であとは任せたぞ。
準備できてるよ。いつでもいいよ。邪魔しないで。
行くっす。食らえっす。飛ばすぜ。
いける。実験させてもらう。
Right. Stairs to enemy here. Isn't everyone dead? Oh. You little prick.
「私に任せて。邪魔しないで。」
クソ悪いぜ。何なんだよこの声は。
もしかして新校生って感情があるの？
考えちゃダメだよ妹ちゃん。
そうだ、何も考えるな。ただ目の前の敵を倒そう。
Empty your minds and take out the enemy.
こんなに嫌だ。
Yeah, we don't have to involve any emotions in this. It's just your typical day 96 of this death power jump. Many of them are the enhanced ones. Oh, freaking too big as shit.
いけるよ。直すよ。
礼を言う。
自分の出番っすね。
うざいっすよ。行くぞ。食らえ。よし、俺に任せろ。はあ、行くぞ。使うよ。 全開だ。
出番だね。
Freaking gonna annihilate anyone. Everyone.
ドドーンっていくよ。あとは任せたよ。
さてやっちゃおうか。ちょっと
いけるよ。準備できてるよ。直すよ。助かる。任せて。頑張る。撃つよ。力がいけるよ。直すよ。
行くぞ。
頑張る。
はいはい。
食らえっす。余裕っすね。
準備できてるよ。あとは任せたよ。
そこだ。よし行くぞ。自分の出番っすね。ぶっ飛べっす。
いける。実験させてもらう。
It's like some kind of mock battle.
行くぜ。
It's so freaking easy.
なんとか片付け終わったね。よかった。部隊長が来なくて。
やっぱり部隊長はもういないみたいだな。
となると今後の新構成との戦いはかなり楽なものになるかもしれないね。
ああ、でも油断は大敵だぞ。敵もあの手この手でこの学園を落とそうとしてくるからな。
一番油断ならねえのは隅野だけどな。何企んでんのかわかんねえ分新構成より立ち悪いぜ。
ちょっと薬師寺、まだそんなこと言ってるの？
いいんだ川田、言いたいやつには言わせておけば。
でも
行くぞ今確保。
Takemaro left and took Ima and Kako with him. Even though we defeated the invaders, the unpleasant exchange of words afterwards ended the battle on a low note. Just trying to be a total scum here. After that, we decided to meet up in the underground hangar to hear what Kamyu had to say.
いい
Camille was fitting right in. Her self-important attitude had grown on us overnight.
あも
Yesterday, we found Camille in the cave starving, dehydrated, and passed out. What was a kid doing all by herself in a place like that?
ち
So that's why Eva kept the chip. She didn't want to lose the Renzover's points with her daughter.
あ
I've been wondering about that this whole time. She has a strange way of speaking too. What kind of position does this girl have anyway?
あ
Yeah, at this point, it just seems like they're actually normal human beings or like some humanity living on this planet, on Earth. I've been wondering the same thing myself. There are obvious contradictions in the story we heard from Siri and Nigo. We all stared hopefully at Camus. My heart was practically pounding out of my chest. We've been fighting in the dark, completely unaware of the truth. Now at last, everything would be revealed. Camus closed her eyes, her expression solemn, and at last she spoke.
は
Camus' lips were sealed. She wasn't going to give us anything else.
ねえ
Ooh, damn. I'll kick you right in the junk. The junk. The truth of the world. Honestly, I was still curious, but there was nothing to do but wait until Camus felt like talking.
ああ
Camus sat up straight and spoke with a serious expression on her face.
わらはカミュはお主ら最終防衛学園への亡命を希望する。速やかな受け入れを願う。
Yagama nodded in approval, then turned to me.
ああ
Nozomi squeezed Camus with a terrifying enthusiasm.
マジでやだよ、もう絶対離さないから。
Nozomi tightened her arms around Camus, holding her even more tightly.
今度こそ今度こそ今度こそ今度こそ私は家族を守るんだ。見ててねイヴァ、私がカミュンちゃんを守り抜くところを。私は守る、絶対に。自分の命と引き換えにしてでも。
But then, Camus suddenly shoved Nozomi away.
お
Camus spoke with a stern tone, as if reprimanding her.
わらはお一人にしないでよ、お姉ちゃん。
There they were, Nozomi who would do anything to hear Camus call her sis again, and Camus who was avoiding death at all costs. He watched fondly as the sisters from two entirely different species bickered. I hope these peaceful times might never end. But of course, there was nothing more than a pipe dream. We were about to find ourselves in a new hell the very next day.
総員最終防衛学園、今日も偉大な人類のため観覧し野蛮下劣な旧敵から愛する学園。
The plan today was to bring a full set of furniture into the underground hangar. Kanyu will be staying there for a while. We needed to set out a good environment to keep her healthy. I was lost in my carefree thoughts until... What the f...
突然だけど、今から新興生ハントの第3ゲームを始めるよ。
Now, I think is this some kind of new freak again?
注意事項を説明するから、みんなリラックスルームに集まって。
The voice changed. It is some kind of funny prank, but it sounds just like the sponsor. I sprinted to a leisure lounge. Ah, there he is. When I arrived, there was a sponsor, clad in their suit. Why? The sponsors were supposed to all be dead, killed by Koshika's poison. So how? You're still alive? They had the same voice as the sponsor, but their way of speaking was completely different. What the hell was happening? Migamo pulled out a knife out of his sleeve and made for the sponsor. Oh crap. And with that, Yugamo began to move at lightning speed. He was running straight at the sponsor. The very next instant... Freaking exploded! What? An explosion suddenly echoed across the room. There were flames jetting out from Yugamu's body. We ran over to him panicked, but it was already too late. His body had been torn apart in an instant. Damn, how do you kill him up just like this? Oh wow. The bottle even has a chibi face on it. The sponsor calculates and stared down at Yugamu's dead body. It was so cruel that it made me nauseous. Are you saving he can be revived? Oh, so the beast is still here. Isn't just a power that belongs to the previous sponsor? I glance out at the sound of beating wings to see an endless cloud of bees staring down at me.
八度もまた戻ってきやがったのか。
These assholes bees are back.
あの蜂を従える権利も引き継いだってこと？
蜂に守られてるんじゃ手の出しようがないっすね。
Damn, we won't be able to pull the same trick again. Without poison, how are we going to get rid of this one? At the new sponsor's command, the invader hunt was back on. We found ourselves dragged back into the depths of hell. 'Eva said the same thing. There really must be some kind of third party in this war. Oh, at least our boy is still alive. I couldn't answer immediately. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to do. Continuing this deranged killing game was out of the question, but apparently killing a sponsor isn't enough to end it. My heart was gripped with despair. What do we do? What more is it going to take for me to be able to protect everybody? Camille suddenly questioned me. Camille pointed at the escape pod. Oh. Oh, great Lord, come you. Shower us with your gracious wisdom. Our salvation had come from a totally unexpected source. If we could escape into space in 5 days, we wouldn't have to play the third round at all. Ah, there we go.
すごいよカミュン、天才天才。私の妹は宇宙一の天才だよ。可愛い上に天才なんてもう最高。ほっぺにチューしてあげるねカミュン。ゆでやめろ。マジで見てないで助けてよみんな。チューされる。
Of course, not one of us offered Kamyu any help. Nozomi had Kamyu in her clutches. Okay, time to hunt.
よし
Is everybody ready? Triumphantly stepped into the ruins of the city, acting like we were starting our hunt. It was a performance to trick the eyes in the sky. That is how we ended up deciding to spend each morning hunting. In the mornings, we marched through the streets looking for invaders, but in the afternoons, we dedicated every ounce of energy to repairing the escape pod. Kamyu designed a new motherboard from scratch with a state-of-the-art computer, while Tsubasa made and assembled the parts using electric tools. Yugamu and I ran errands. We transported tools and machinery in and out of the hangar as directed by Tsubasa. And Nozomi,
みんな差し入れのおにぎりだよ。はいカミュン、あんしてあん。
and supporter as always.
自分で食べられるからそこ置いといてよ。ほら、強いんじゃ圧が。桐生さん、どうか私にもおにぎりを一つ。頭使ってるとお腹が空いて仕方ないんだ。はい、川名さんもいや、私にまで姉属性出さなくて大丈夫だから。
Nozomi was acting a support role, or more accurately, pretending to be our big sister. All hands were on deck as our team worked on repairs day and night. This went on for several days. In the morning, we spent time pretending to hunt. And in the afternoon, it was back to repairing the escape pod.
隅野、6番工具お願い。あと床に散った粉吐いて。
ああ、すぐに。
面影、工作室の隅っこにある旋盤運び込んでおいて。夜に使うから。
やれやれ、力仕事は苦手なんだけどな。
みんな差し入れだよ。今日はサンドイッチにしてみました。 マンスは入れないでって言ったじゃん。なんでそんな意地悪すんの。好き嫌いしてると大きくなれないよ。ほら、のぞみのアホ。
The day just kept going by. Our task was the same that day too. We dedicated the morning to hunting and the afternoon we'd all pitched in to repair the escape pod.
スミノ、こっち来て肩もんで肩。もうこっちこっちだよ。
ああ、でも肩なんて触っていいのか。
何意識しちゃってんのさ。いいから早く揉んでよ。あ、面影はその旋盤工作室に戻しといて。邪魔だから大至急ね。
やれやれ、露骨に扱いが違うな。
栄養ドリンク、栄養ドリンクが欲しい。カフェインがっつり入ってるやつ。子供のうちからあんなもの飲んじゃダメ。ほら、お姉ちゃんのスープを飲んで。
The days just kept going by. In the morning, we pretended to hunt. And in the afternoon, we work on the escape pod.
スミノ、私をおだててやる気にさせて。今だけ私を姫様みたいに扱って。
カワナ、お前は最高だ。今日も美貌が光り輝いてるぞ。
もうやめてよ、美貌だなんて。そんな見えすいたお世辞。でもありがとう。あ、面影はその辺入っといて。大至急ね。
私だって傷つくんだよ。
梅干しは入れないでって言ったじゃん。これ酸っぱくて嫌なんじゃ。梅干しは疲労回復にいいんだよ。さあ食べて食べて。
総員起床時間だよ。最終ロックイヤー。今日もアドレナリンマックスでファッキン偉大な人類のために野蛮下劣なクソども。
Fucking shit. You shit. How dare you go die all by yourself? Play this ridiculous posing on day 69. This has to be the worst possible way to wake up. But at least I don't feel tired anymore. I got ready and headed for the underground hangar. Oh, Takumi, your timing is perfect. The person who greeted me when I entered the underground hangar was not Kamyu, but Tsubasa.
ああ。
I was about to rush out of the room when Tsubasa grabbed me by the hand and stopped.
みんなを呼んでくる前に、そのご褒美が欲しいなって。
Oh. What kind of reward do you want? Naughty, naughty girl.
ああ。
With a vulnerable expression on her face, Tsubasa closed her eyes and tilted her head up. I might be slow, but even I know what she wants. But is this really okay? We are in the middle of a war. Staring at Tsubasa as she waited nervously, I couldn't help but feel a sway of affection. I quietly make a decision. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do things right with Tsubasa, here and now. I'm leaning close to Tsubasa's lips and...
しまったー、やってしもうたー
Great timing, great timing. We heard Kamyu grumbling and quickly back away from each other. Kamyu came out of the escape pod holding her head in her hands, complaining about something. I hurriedly called Yugamu and Nozomi over and explained the situation to them. Oh, we need blood to run this thing? Maybe Da Xiao would do, or... Da Xiao? In short, the escape pod didn't have enough fuel to fly just yet. Which means that our early escape from the school is postponed yet again. And that also meant we'll have to go back to hunting. If we can't escape, that's the way it has to be. We need to play the third round until day 76. We headed to the leisure lounge to check everyone's current ranking. Oh no, no way. Tsubasa is the last? How about Imakaku and Oh, they are only 4.6.
私だってブービー賞だよ。このままでは私たちのどちらかが死ぬことになるね。
Yugamu and Tsubasa had fallen to the bottom of the ranks. Meanwhile, Nozomi and I were still high. We had her to thank for that.
おや誰かと思えばリバードロスの杉野くんじゃないか。
How do you know about this? I heard a voice and wheeled around to find a sponsor standing there. Oh yeah, they were tracking us outside too. They were outright trying to goof me. They were nothing like the last sponsor. I shielded Nozomi as I glared at the sponsor. It was a low blow, but it still made me mad. I almost punched them right on the spot. But I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. I didn't want to break the rules. Just then. Tsubasa came to my side and squeezed my hand. Oh. Tsubasa clasped my hand tightly and sent a withering glare the sponsor's way. I took Tsubasa by the hand and led her to the leisure lounge and sit. However, as I was walking out the door, the sponsor made a sinister prophecy. Me kill people? That's ridiculous. I'm only going to kill the invaders. I'll kill again and again and again. As many invaders as it takes to save my friends. Feeling determined, I set off to hunt the city. But what I saw there was completely unexpected. There's no invaders. The area around the school, once teeming with invaders, now only house a pitiful number. We wander around the city in search of invaders. We search every nook and cranny. We check everywhere, even inside the buildings, but we hardly managed to hunt out any invaders that day.
Yosh!
We have been desperately searching for invaders since early this morning, but they're gone, all gone. Where did they go? I'm getting more and more anxious. This is bad. We're not going to gain any points at this rate. Tsubasa's in last place right now. If something doesn't change, you'll be killed on the next move.
Ah!
Oh, even Takemaru's team can find him. We quickly hit ourselves and pick in the direction of the voice.
Oh.
Huh? Are you okay, Kako?
Ah!
Takemaru and the twins ran through the abandoned residential area panic. We continued to search for invaders, but we had almost nothing to show for our effort. Once again, we looked around in search of invaders, but oh, I thought it just like we found a new location. There weren't any invaders in sight. Oh, just 4 more days for the third round.
総員最終今日野蛮
My body was exhausted, but I don't have time to take it easy and sleep quickly. Gotta find the invaders before Takemaru and the twins do so I can boost Tsubasa's rank.
敵勢力侵入敵勢力侵入遠く域に敵勢力からの攻撃を感知直ちに防衛モードを展開します至急防衛線の準備
No, there's no time for complaining. I need to hurry to the war room. Takemaru and his team wouldn't even look at us. Well, as long as they're willing to fight with us, that was good enough. Tsubasa sighed out of frustration after looking at the monitor in the war room.
Oh.
戦いたくない。
Oh, this one actually seems pretty easier than the previous method.
任せて。直すよ。
行くっすよ。
いけるよ。行くよ。
出番だな。
はいはい。
うざいっすよ。
寒いっす。オッケーっす。
行くぞ。行くぞ。
はいはい。
食らえっす。
余裕っすね。
待ちきれないよ。
いける。
私の出番だ。
アクセル全開だ。
待ちきれないよ。
やってやろう。
私の出番だ。
私に任せて。大丈夫？
いける。
出番だな。
さて、やっちゃおうか。これはどうか。
行くぞ。いつでも行ける。
オッケーっす。
うざいっすよ。
寒いっす。
頑張る。私の番だね。
自分の出番っすね。
ダメっす。行くぞ。
出番だね。
飛ばすぜ。飛べ。かましたぜ。
私の出番だ。
いつでもいいよ。それ。
Gotta be any commander.
楽勝だけど全然嬉しくない。やっぱり外で借りたかった。
まったくだよ。外なら大量のポイントを獲得できたのにさ。
今回ばかりは同感だぜ。やる気がまるで出やしねえ。
油断してるとやられるぞ。みんな集中しろ。
Okay, two no commandos.
こんなの嫌だ。いけるよ。直すよ。
いつでも行ける。この一撃で。
はいはい。邪魔っすよ。
Only Yuko is still here. Already our best goal, down we go. いける。
オッケーっす。うざいっすよ。余裕っすね。
やってやる。行くぜ。
出番だね。
さてやっちゃおうか。実験させてもらうよ。
いけるよ。これで。
やってやる。
Oh, they're just gonna keep on coming.
自分の出番っすね。
いける。
オッケーっす。
ぶっ飛ばしてやるっすよ。
もう動けないっす。
やってやる。
準備できてるよ。
私の出番だ。ちょっと
準備できてる。いけるよ。直すよ。
ありがとうよ。飛ばすぜ。ほらアクセル全開だ。飛ばすぜ。使うぜ。
やってやる。やってやる。
さてやっちゃおうか。
私に任せて。終わり？
あっけなかったっすね。自分たちちょっと強くなりすぎたかな。
仲間の数は少なくなっちゃったけど、みんなハントでそれ以上に強くなってるもんね。
あとは新興星半島をどう生き残るかだな。俺たちは絶対負けねえからな。覚悟しとけやスミノ。
防衛戦が終わった途端にそれかよ。まあもう慣れたけどさ。
After our defensive battle, we went to the hangar to discuss our future plans. 'Was there anyone around who had any idea where to find them? From what we saw yesterday, Takemaru and the twins aren't having any luck either. If none of us are catching any invaders, there's no way for either of us to get a hit. That's when it hit me. I suddenly thought of one of our comrades. Right, if anyone might know, Doremi might know where the invaders are.
あ、
It was true that we lost Hiruko because Doremi couldn't control herself. Normally we'd be better off keeping our distance from her, but... Actually... Oh no, my scrap that. I was thinking whether successor was actually Darumi, who's in that crazy ass suit. Let's just hold on. Our team needs Darumi's strength. We need to make sure we get her to join us no matter what. After that, I went to rest in my room. And then once night fell, I rang the doorbell and waited for a bit, but Darumi never answered. I was sure she'd be back in her room by this time, but
もう
I couldn't let that stop me. I started to furiously ring the bell over and over. I reached out for Darumi's doorknob and tried to turn it. It was my last one. And sure enough, it was unlocked. She must be inside. I'm coming, okay, Darumi. Without waiting for permission, I barged into her room. Darumi was sitting beside her bed, staring out at the ceiling a daze.
あ
No answer. Maybe she was so obsessed with hunting that she forgotten how to communicate with other people. I started inventing all kinds of theories until... So what?
えっと
Huh? Okay, again.
うん
Oh. She suddenly started to bang her head against the wall. I pinned her arms back in a full Nelson to get her to stop hitting herself.
何やたくみなんでだるみのおっぱい触ってんの
Takeo, Takumi, what are you doing? 愛さっての
ああ
I had no idea what kind of bizzare theory she was going on about, but in short,
もう
this is my chance to recruit her and summarize everything that happened for her. I told her that we found an escape pod in a certain location, that it had been damaged but we fully repaired it. All we needed to do was find cryptoglobin to fuel it, and we could escape to the artificial satellite. Tsubasa was in last place. We needed to get her some points as ASAP, but we couldn't find the invaders we so desperately needed to make that happen. The location of the escape pod was our most powerful bargaining chip. If she's sick of this killing game, then this is an offer she can't refuse. She yelled at me so loudly I thought my heart was going to leap out of my mouth.
は
あ
Okay. Mission failed. It looks like she still wants the game to go on.
出てけこのクズ野郎。ダルミから大切なものを奪おうとするやつは死ねばいいんだ。
I ran out of Darumi's room after she screamed at me with a terrifying look in her eyes. Our desperate play to pull ourselves from the brink of destruction was a failure. I lowered my head in a show of contrition and apologized for failing to convince Darumi to join us.
Oh.
よし。
Oh, she's here. We suddenly heard an eerie voice coming from out of nowhere. Along with the voice appeared Darumi?
ジロジロ
おい。
お前らの死でデスゲームにテコ入れだ。
Now we're gonna deal with her. For real. Oh.
絶対に雨宮に致命傷を負わせるな。死なない程度に手加減してやってくれ。
外で殺したら蘇生できないもんね。
やれやれ。峰打ちは苦手なんだけどな。 行くぞ。
So we can't kill her.
任せて。直すよ。
礼を言う。いつでも行ける。食らえ。
私の出番だ。これはどうだ。待ちきれないよ。
出番だな。せい。行くぞ。やっ。
いけるよ。私の出番だね。実況させてもらうよ。
Ah, great. Did the wrong move. Oh.
いつでも行ける。食らえ。
やばいかも。
やっとおとなしくなったみたいだな。
一体何がしたかったのこの子。
考えるだけ無駄だよ。ここまで来ると獣と一緒だ。
ねえ住野くん、雨宮さんをどうしよう。このままここに置いておくわけにもいかないし。
学園に連れ帰るしかないだろうな。面影、ロープとか持ってないか。途中で目を覚ますかもしれないし、一応手足を縛っておこう。
なんか獲物を運搬するみたいだね。
We hauled the unconscious Darumi back to the school and laid her down in her bed. Shush. And here I thought we were gonna lose another my old girl Darumi. After that, we went back to our hunt. We went back out to hunt. We searched for invaders. But in the end, we hardly managed to find any. Oh, just 2 more days left. Determined, we set out on our search. We couldn't afford to waste a single second. We were going to hunt those invaders, get those points, and save Tsubasa no matter. Oh man, not again. Just gonna do this all day, every day. We began our fight with Darumi just as we did yesterday. So we're gonna run this back all over again.
備できてるよ。大丈夫。
ありがとう。
任せて。
待ちきれないよ。私の出番だ。実験させてもらうよ。さてやっちゃおうか。これはどうだ。いける？実験させてもらうよ。
She actually can't even win a one-on-one. We hauled the unconscious Dormy back to the school and laid her down in her bed. Then we went to my room. There we held an emergency meeting. He would be a lie to say I was completely on board with the idea of locking up a combat, but we went back to Darui's room, rope in our hands, but when we got there... Ah, Darui's gone. The place was completely empty. After that, we searched around our school, but in the end, we never found Darumi.
Yosh!
She gonna be here again? Early in the morning, we used the school bus to go to hunting grounds further out. There was no way Darumi would attack us out here, so we could concentrate on hunting.
Yosh!
The dying cries of the invaders echo across the desert ruins. Nozomi and I didn't need to worry about falling to last place. It was Yugamu and Tsubasa we needed to worry about. If something didn't change, we would be one of them who, like me, Tsubasa.
Yosh!
I'm not going to let Tsubasa die. She's the most important girl in the world to me. Oh wow. I couldn't so much as squeak in surprise or panic. No way, all the way out here? How did Darumi get here?
ジロジロ
The blood rushed to my head. I couldn't take this anymore. If it would save Tsubasa, then... Let's do this, Darumi. There was no time to hesitate after I made up my mind. I readied my weapon and stood opposite Darumi.
よし
Here we go! I stepped forward ready to cross blades, and then it happened, as if on cue.
まさかこんなところで出会うとはな。侵略者の子らよ。
Oh, who's this? Sound like a middle-aged man? As soon as I heard the voice, a chill jotted down my spine. I stopped in my tracks. I turned to face its owner and saw...
おい
Who are you? Oh, is this the other... Who's that? Stasia? The one who fought Fenders?
Hmm. しかし
I feel like Kamyu mentioned something similar earlier. Something about a hero with the same level of cryptoglobin as Magnus. If I recall, his name was... Are you... Dasha?
うん
This is the worst possible time. Having to fight a commander out here is bad enough, but Darumi has decided she wants to turn on us too. Are we going to be able to face off both of them at the same time? For some reason I feel like she's gonna die. Please, no more of this. Darumi was so calm and rational that it was hard to believe she was ready to attack us just seconds ago. What was going on in her?
いざわしは波動の化身ダルシャ侵略者の子らよいざ参る
Oh, Paragon of Warfare. Dasha transform and charge at us.
雨宮とは一旦休戦だ 力を合わせてあの部隊長を倒すぞ。
雨宮さん、私たちと一緒に戦ってくれるの？
ダルミちゃんと一緒に戦うなんて正直かなり不安だよ。
だったらダルミが最前線に戦うから、あんたら後ろからついてきていい感じでサポート頼むよ。私は何すればいい？
河原は後方で控えていてくれ。下手に戦闘に参加したら死ぬぞ。
Oh, he's like a dragon, similar to the first commander. It's kind of like the shiny one. Oh crap, now stun, now piercing, weapon fire, ironclad. Right. Jesus, this guy's almost invincible. And yes, like 80-ish. What? 99 armor? Okay, this one is scripted. So gonna do it so. Hopefully, Soundover's gonna die. Hope. Tsubasa is not in the fight.
行くぞ。ひゃっ。
さてやっちゃおう。
Oh, okay. So she's not immune to bleed.
行くよー。ぐさぐさ任せて。あとはよろしく。
What the hell, they all want damage. Oh, he's not gonna attack?
俺に任せろ。食らえ。
いける。
Exam? My attack is not good shit.
私の出番。これは
Everything is one
いつでも
damage.
いける。セーフ。
Okay, so it's kind of scripted. As Sao or not, he was a powerful commander. Bringing him down will probably net us a colossal number of points. This is a golden opportunity. I need his points to save Tsubasa. But then... Dasha suddenly retransformed and returned to human form. True warriors? Oh crap. Dasha suddenly below as Tsubasa.
おい。
Don't you dare. Dasha pulled out a single short sword from inside his clothes. There's a throwing dagger. Stop, Dasha! I desperately tried to stop the commander, but he paid me no attention at all. The blade moved towards Tsubasa at a ferocious speed. Narumi! No, save her! The very next moment, I saw something utterly unbelievable. Narumi took the blade from Tsubasa.
雨宮お前どうして
早く止血を。
ダルミにとどめさせて。
Narumi gaggled blood as she screamed out her inconceivable request.
あんたらが殺さないとポイントにならない。ターゲット殺せばみんな助かる。
No, she was just trying to be like Kyuko.
早く殺して。
それ以上喋るな本当に死ぬぞ
雨宮さんしっかりして。雨宮さん。
We laid Narumi face down on the ground, carefully following Yugamu's instruction to stop the bleeding. Eventually, I noticed. You noticed what? There's no sign of Dasha anywhere. Ugh. Even after we had her on the bus, Naomi was still demanding we kill her in a delirious rampage. I was utterly confused. What was she trying to do? I thought she was there to kill us out of pure spite. But she worked with us to fight Dasha and even risked her life to protect Tsubasa. Despite Yugamu's best effort, Naomi passed away on the bus. What the fuck? No, oh no, no. Why? That kill was so freaking anticlimactic, and then she just dies by the blade to the back. You kidding? Don't play no games on me, please. We just barely made it to the school in time to revive her, saving her from true death. Oh, okay, I thought she died for real. Just a second there. After the fight with Dasha, we all gathered in Narumi's room to ask her about her intentions. And so Yugamu began. He elaborated on the theory we came up with during an earlier discussion about Darumi's true motivations. After absorbing Hiruko's cryptoglobin, Darumi felt cautious and didn't wake up for quite some time. Normally that would result in a drastic fall in the rankings. The target worth an incredible amount of points, which meant Darumi must have realized this after she had to kill Hiruko during the first round. She must have realized that all of us are targets of the hunt as well. Darumi, poor sweet child. Darumi hadn't lost her mind. She was saner than anyone here, and more compassionate too. After we pleaded with her, Darumi remained silent for a while longer, but eventually...
ヒルコ様みたいになりたかったんだ。
Speaking in a tiny voice, she had finally told us a reason. Like Hiruko. Such a simple but incredibly powerful motivating force. I'm sure the reason she wants to recreate Hiruko's death so badly is because... She must have been looking for a way to atone all this time. That's how deeply she regretted killing Hiruko.
うん。
Tsubasa enthusiastically grabbed Darumi by the hand. Darumi stubbornly refused to take the hand Tsubasa extended to her. I'll show exactly how prepared I am. Tsubasa reached for Darumi's face with both hands. Ugh. Jesus. What the hell are you doing? Tsubasa half forced Darumi's lips against her own.
これはいい。芸術点相当高いよ。
You can't move. It was a long, deep kiss. Darumi resisted a little at first, but halfway through, she completely accepted Tsubasa's lips against her. The kiss lasted for over a full minute. Jesus, what are we looking at? Some kind of girl scene now? And then when they reach the ends of their lung capacities. Oh man. You broke her. Uh-oh. Ugh.
どこまでもついていきますから。どうか誰にともう一回キスを。
Darumi sprinted after Tsubasa and watched their game of chase in a speechless daze. I just couldn't keep up with all the twists. Tsubasa kissed her. Yugawa placed a hand on my shoulder. In all honesty, I was utterly shocked by Tsubasa kissing Darumi. Well, it looks like it was good for both of them, so I guess it's fine. The real issue is... As the clock ticked over into the new day, I stopped by the leisure lounge on my own to check the leaderboard. Tsubasa was still dead last. We didn't even find her in some points by the end of day 78. Then... Trying to earn points has led to nothing but a wild goose chase. There are no invaders anywhere. We're not gonna be able to beat Dasha. Darumi's knowledge was our last hope, but she said she had no idea where they'd gone, and that hunting hadn't been going well for her either. Apparently, she's been holding first place purely from the points she got from Hyuko. In the end, nobody had any idea where the invaders were now. The unease was suffocating me. Will we manage to raise Tsubasa's ranking in these remaining 3 days? How do I protect the girl I love? No, not you. I turned around at the sudden sound to see... If they really know where the invaders are, then I want to find out no matter what, but... was close. I almost considered their offer. Then, tell me where the invaders are, an obvious threat. I shouldn't even bother with them. I knew that in my head, but I couldn't get myself to leave. If I don't find out where the invaders are, then Tsubasa... What do I do? Should I trust them just this once? It's obviously shady, but what choice do I have? No, it all sounds too easy to me. There's still a slim chance I could find it on my own. Are you gonna make a decision here? Okay. Just as I thought. Aren't you like to try not asking? And then most likely will bring us both to another bad ending when Tsubasa died or something. I decided to trust the devil just this once. I decided to trust the devil just this once. Things aren't getting better anyway. As shady as this offer is, I have to hang on to this glimmer of hope. The map the sponsor handed me had something that looked like an invader face drawn in one specific spot. Every word out of the sponsor's mouth made me more and more suspicious, but I had to go there. After that, I waited until morning and woke up Yugamu and Tsubasa. We took the school bus to the place indicated on the map. Yugami seems to sense what's going on, but didn't press the matter further. His back is against the wall too, hoping against our hope, we headed for the spot marked on the map. Scared the shit out of me. And so the bus arrived at the place marked on the map. When we got there, whoa, the spooky mansion. We had arrived at a lavishly decorated estate. There was no sign of any enemies near the entrance, but let's go inside. Come with me, guys. We cautiously made our way through the mansion with bated breath. Were there really invaders here? The anxiety and anticipation made my heart beat so loudly that I could barely focus. Please, let there be invaders. If we don't get some points here, Tsubasa is... I gulped, deep inside the estate. Oh, they're all really hiding here. We found what we've been looking for. There are so many invaders. I wanted to pinch my cheeks to be sure, but I didn't have a minute to waste. We had to seize this golden opportunity.
Yosh!
Let's go, guys. Hunt with everything you've got. We attacked the invaders with all our might. Yugami was capable of hunting alone and didn't need my help. But Tsubasa wasn't so good at fighting outside the school. I had to help her get those points. I hunted out the invaders just like always. Detach yourself. It is just work. Detach yourself. It is just work. Detach yourself. It is just work. Takemaru and the twins had gained a huge amount of points for finishing off the squad 4 commander at the outpost. We have to keep getting points here if we want to close the gap. I decided to keep hunting without taking time to rest. Detach yourself. It is just work. Detach yourself. It is just work. Detach yourself. It is just work. I looked around, but it had gone quiet inside the estate. Looks like we got them all. It's not enough. We need more points if we want to save Tsubasa. Just then, Higamu suddenly wheeled around, facing the innermost part of the estate. Scared. Just as Yugamu tilted his head in confusion, they shoot themselves. Is it the other team? Takemaru's team? I couldn't believe my eyes. What I was seeing shouldn't have been possible.
人間がいるんだよ。
What the frick?
人間は人工天体に逃げ込んだんじゃなかったの？
地球に残った人間がいたってこと？とにかく彼らの話を聞いてみよう。
Right? I think that's a good idea. We drop our weapons at our feet and try to talk to the people. But
こんなところにまで来やがったのか、侵略者！
oh, so now we are actually the invaders?
てめえらのせいで俺たちまで変えられることになったじゃないか。今ここでぶっ殺してやるよ。
なんであの人たちあんなに怒ってるの？
とても会話が成立するような空気じゃないね。
The air was tense. We weren't going to be able to avoid a fight.
今は逃げよう。あの人たちが襲いかかってくる前に。
We turned for the exit so we could leave the estate. But at the very next moment,
いいのかい？ここで逃げたらカーラちゃんが死んじゃうよ。
we skidded to a halt after hearing a voice that shouldn't have been there. When we turned around, we saw Singaby hovering in the air. It was one of the sponsors, and it somehow seemed larger than the others.
驚いたかい？この鉢にはトランシーバーの機能が搭載されていてね。僕はいつでもどこでも君たちとリモートでお話ができるんだ。
The sponsor was speaking to us through the beam.
あいにく君と話をしている暇はないんだ。私たちは逃げなくてはいけないからね。
どうして逃げるの？せっかく新興生がたくさんいるのにポイントを稼がなくていいの？
新興生ならもう借り尽くしたよ。残っているのは人間だけだ。杉野くん、何を言っているの？そこにいるそいつらはれっきとした新興生だよ。は？
Hold on a second. What do you mean they are invaders? These people? Invaders?
見てねえでかかってこいよ侵略者。
来ねえならこっちから行くぞ。
ぶっ殺してやる。ぶっ殺してやるよ。
もっと正確に言えば新構成の素体かな。まだ加工前だから形は人間っぽいけどね。
Armature for invaders?
お前さっきから何言って。
そこの地下は新構成の製造工場の一つなんだよ。長らく誇りをかぶっていたけど、この度再稼働が決まってね。すっかり数を減らした新構成の大量増産に向けて招集された素体が運び込まれたというわけ。待ってよ、新構成って人間から作られてたの？素体を人間とみなすかどうかは意見が分かれるところだけど、平たく言えばそういうことになるのかな。
I can more or less guess that. Invaders are made from people. Then the SDU has been murdering people?
そうだ、もう一つ君たちに大切なことを教えてあげる。そこにいる素体はかなりの高ポイントターゲットだよ。
この人たちが高ポイントターゲット。
素体は価値が高いんだ。生体の新構成よりもずっとね。だから素体を見事勝ってくれた者には特別ボーナスをプレゼントすることになっているんだよ。
ふざけたこと抜かすなよ。いくらポイントが高くても人を殺せるはずがないだろう。
そうだよ、人を殺すなんて。
私は薄汚い殺し屋だけど、仕事以外の殺しはしないって決めてるんだ。
君たちはまだ正常な倫理観を保ってるんだね。でもいいの？こいつらを狩らないとカーナちゃんが死んじゃうよ。
Tsubasa is going to die. The moment I heard those words, my body lurched with a wave of dizziness.
スミノ、こいつの言葉を聞いちゃダメ。私、人を殺してまで生きたくない。
他を当たろう、スミノ君。こんな場所にいちゃダメだ。いや、
他の場所にはもう新構成はいやしないよ。君らがほとんど全部借り尽くしちゃったから。仲間を助けたかったら、ここで覚悟を決めるしかないんだ。スミノ君。
So this is the real reason why the sponsor appointed me here. They wanted to force me to choose between killing human beings or letting one of my friends get
て
killed.
めえら来るのか来ねえのかはっきりしろや。
Alright, you guys gonna chill for a bit. We are fighting among ourselves as humans.
おい、こっちから仕掛けんぞ。こうなりゃ捨て身の特攻だ。
ああ、俺たちは兵士だぜ。死ぬのなんて怖かねえ。
I can't kill another person, even if they are a soldier. But I don't want to lose another friend. The moment I decided to come here, the choice was already made. I want to protect Yugamo after he stayed by my side through everything, and I want to protect the girl I've truly come to care about. I held my sword aloft with trembling hands. Shut up. I'm not doing this because you've convinced me. I'm doing this of my own free will to save Tsubasa's life.
スミノやめて。
よせセミノ君。
I have to calm some of the evil inside of me. Just this once. I need to channel Eito Aotsuki. Inside my body, I carry the will of the person who so despises humanity. I'll take this sword and... I brought it down swiftly. Just step, Tsubasa. I can't. No matter how hard I try, I can't forget. I killed human beings. I committed an unforgivable crime. Unable to confront what I'd done, I was hiding from reality under the covers in my bed. Who are those people? What were they doing there? Why were they so hostile toward us even though they were human just like us? Why are there still people on Earth? I thought they were all evacuated to the satellite. Nothing makes any sense. Nobody who knows the truth even tried to tell us what's going on here. But one thing's for certain. Those people, I killed them. I can still feel the weight of my sin in my palms. That was all that mattered. Enough of this. I don't want to think anymore. Okay, I thought we actually get a choice over there whether to kill those guys or let them be. We're just gonna kill them anyways. I could swear I just heard Nozomi's voice. I thought I was hallucinating, but then I could sense someone at my bedside. Oh, it already ended. How many days have I been sleeping? But who died? Someone else has to die in her place, right? I saved her life. As I heard the news, a single tear trickled from my eye. Thank goodness, I managed to protect the girl I love. I really did it. Nozomi is being so optimistic and cheery. She must be trying to lift my spirits. But I need to face what I've done. Nozomi flinched after I asked in a strained voice. Oh, Takemaru. Up to the end, it's actually just want to protect everyone else. He was such a good guy. I always knew that since we already survived 100 days together once, but why did things have to end up this way this time? Nozomi ran her hand reassuringly over my back as I screamed my throat holes. Sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up. I cycled in quickly between sleep and wakefulness. What I did weighed on me too heavily when I was awake, so I would retreat back to the land of sleep in search of reprieve. But whenever I fell asleep, I would dream of the day I killed those people. The memory of my hands covered in their blood would return. I flew out of bed, soaked in sweat, but even awake, I was still in hell. It was agony after agony, whether I was sleeping or awake, but I didn't try to pull myself out of the cycle. I can't run away from this pain. After all, this is what I... just that. I could hear Yugamu and Darumi in the darkness. The two of them sat beside my bed and launched right into some casual small talk. They kept directing the conversation back to me. I wanted to answer, but I desperately resisted the urge. Hearing them talk made me want to return to normalcy. But I can't go back. I can never go back. I took the lives of those people. I robbed them of the days that lied ahead of them. It wouldn't be fair if I just kept living a life of joy and pleasure. I can't allow it. I'm not going to get out of this bait. I'll stay here until I die. I need to wallow in the anguish of hell and die a dog's death. After all, this is the only way I can atone. I heard another voice. It was Kamyu. Did she leave the heron to come check on me? Shock didn't even begin to cover it. My whole world had been turned upside down. The truth of the invaders is that they are combat organisms created from wounded soldiers and veterans. I never want to tell you this cold, painful truth. So we've been fighting over other humans all this time. Which means the destruction of the surface isn't because of war or death. It's the scars left from the ravages of war. The Tokyo residential complex we all been living in before must have been some kind of underground shelter. Then... Kamyu tried desperately to reason with me, to free me from my guilt. And while I appreciate the thought, I didn't want to be freed. If I let myself forget what I felt like, I'm sure I would just end up doing it again. I just had this horrible feeling that's what it would happen. So I clung to my guilty conscience and decided to not rot away here. It was only right. We're actually just 20 days. Whoa. What the why the hell are you doing in my room? You're completely depressed, aren't you, Takumi? I heard another voice. This time it was the sponsor. Prisoner? Well, I'm a criminal, so I deserve to die a miserable death in a filthy cell. A murderer pretending to be a knight in shining armor. That describes me perfectly. I don't regret my choice, but I wish I was dead. They're right. The sponsor kept childishly insulting me. Can you F off? All the shit started because of you guys. Every time I fell asleep, I dreamed of the people I killed. They were ghosts glaring at me in the darkness. And when I awoke, the ghosts would vanish. In their place was endless darkness. I'll go back to sleep, and the ghosts would hover in the air once more. I'll wake up and they'll disappear. Every day repeated itself. Gradually, I started to be unable to discern if I was dead or alive. Or maybe, the night I killed them, I died with them. I was on the verge of tears the moment I heard her voice. I wanted to leap out of bed and cling to her. It took everything in me not to act on that impulse. I could clearly hear the sound of Tsubasa's tears hitting the floor. Two teardrops fell onto my cheek. The girl I love is crying. I want to comfort her, but I can't touch her. My hands are too dirty. It wasn't about words or reason. My hands gave it away. They branded me as a criminal. I wanted to get Tsubasa as far away from me as soon as possible. I didn't want to sully her with all the sin and death I brought with me. But she never made any attempt to leave my sight. Our future? She's right. We are straight a long way from the life we used to live. I couldn't face mom or dad. I couldn't go back to that life. Not that I even plan on trying. Roommates? Tsubasa's voice was lively as she described our future together. Such a pretty wholesome moment. That very moment I could clearly envision the life Tsubasa was describing. Oh, and Darumi is even there, she's still here. It was so vivid, almost like I could reach out and grab it.
雨宮さんはきっと B 級スプラッターばっかり借りてくるんだろうな。それで雨宮さんと面影だけが大盛り上がりするんだよ。私と隅野は置いてけぼり。でも結局私たちも最後まで見ちゃうんだ。流されやすいからね、私たちって。鑑賞後は雨宮さんがぶちまけたポップコーンをみんなで大掃除するんだよ。床にモップをかけながらみんなでため息をつきながら笑い合うの。休日を B 級映画で無駄にしちゃったねって。でもこういうのも悪くないよねって。
An overwhelming feeling welled up as I played out the scene in my head. This feeling rising out inside of me, it was longing. I wanted this future. I wanted it so bad it hurt. No, 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 no. I can't start dreaming about the future. I can't let myself have a future after taking so many lives. It's not right. Go away, go away. I frankly repeated these words in my head. Demons aren't allowed to dream about happy endings. Oh. There was a warm sensation on my lips. Tsubasa's lips rested neatly atop mine. Her breath, her warmth, her hopes, her life. I felt all of it in my soul.
隅野の罪半分もらい。これで私も罪人だね。お返しに隅野には私の命を半分あげる。
The moment I heard those words, I truly felt like I'd been reborn. There was a faint warmth in my chest.
大丈夫だよ。隅野は必ずやり直せる。だって私は隅野が優しいことを知っているから。ねえ隅野、私の夢を叶えてよ。4人でシェアハウスを。
After giving me another kiss on the cheek, she suddenly dropped her back. Tsubasa rushed out the door. The sound of her briskly shutting it behind her echoed in the room. The moment I heard the sound, I finally get the fuck out of my bed. I unconsciously risen to my feet. My body was moving. My heart was telling me it still wanted to live. It was as if I never lost the will to keep going in the first place. I felt almost as if I wasn't myself. Tsubasa had breathed half of her life into me, and she'd taken on half of my sin, which meant
そっかわな。やってやるよ。
I'm the most horrible person to ever exist. A complete villain who kills people. Scum that doesn't deserve to live. Trash, the Green Reaper, a demon. But that's exactly why I have to fight for my friends. I'll use these filthy hands to create Tsubasa's beautiful dream and keep it safe. And in order to do that,
今度こそ進行性ハントを終わらせてやる。
I don't even know what is even going on anymore. The next morning, back on my feet, I called everyone to the hangar and apologized for being in bed for so long. I get the feeling Nomi's been turning more and more sisterly ever since she started looking up to Kami. I wanted to can Kang Yu too, but there was no sign of her. Maybe she was working on the escape pod. And last, but for far from least, Tsubasa. She awkwardly averted her eyes. I guess she must be feeling embarrassed about what happened. I decided I would talk to her about it later, then look at Yugami. He urged me to keep talking with his eyes. What the frick? Ew. I wonder what he was implying, and just then... True enough, but more importantly...
チュえ
Wait, hold on. I could swear we already...
Oh.
Things were moving smoothly and quickly. If we keep this momentum going, we'll be able to take down Tasha and get his cryptoglobin. Do we take care of Tasha as soon as possible, or do we take out the sponsor first? If we get Tasha's cryptoglobin, we can escape, but it's entirely possible the sponsor will throw something at us to stop us. Maybe we should start with the sponsor then? But I really would rather avoid a direct confrontation with them. We already know how to deal with Tasha, but we don't even know who or what the sponsor really is. Tasha or the sponsor. I have to make a choice. What am I going to do here? We can't really do anything to the sponsor. Even if we fight him, I doubt we'll be able to damage him or anything. guess I'll stick to our initial plan.
Oh.
We intercept him. It was settled we wouldn't participate in round 4. Instead, we make steady preparations for whenever Dacias eventually showed up. Just 13 more days to go. Day 87 was when Dacia finally showed up at the school. But its entrance completely defied our expectations. In more ways than one. Dacia had just walked right into school grounds. After finding him standing out there, we rushed out of school and over to where he was standing. Damn it, this wasn't in the plan. The fight wasn't supposed to start like this. It was all so sudden that we were thrown off. It was going to be hard for us to even fight properly now. With that, Dacia turned away and put some distance between us. We calmed ourselves during the minute we were given. And then we began our battle against a practically invincible commander.
偉大なる星の神よ、我に力を与えたまえ。無限体。波動の化身ダルシャ、いざ参るぞ。さあ始めようか。死ぬ気でかかってくるがいい。
これが最後の戦いだ。みんな作戦通りに行くぞ。
作戦って何なんですか？自分たち何も聞いてませんけど。
校庭のところどころにトラップが入れてあるの。それをうまく踏ませればいいんだよ。
むやみに挑みかかるとすぐに殺されるよ。この戦いで求められるのはインテリジェンスだ。
Whoa. The conditions for losing, there's like 3 of them. Win condition. Hit Dacia with poison trap. Oh, which means we don't really have to kill him. And we will lose if Organize 9 liter of poison trash destroyed. Okay, so on top of the generator and getting our SQ, we also need to ensure that the poison doesn't get destroyed. Poison trap. To somehow make him land on the trap here.